Alright, this is Mr.Kafuffles with Varic. We're continuing on more Dark Deity. We got, what, 5 chapters left?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that last time I checked, let's see, chapters. Because I'm trying to remember how, okay, yeah, we got 5 chapters left after this, so 23 to 28.
We should be able to knock that out.
Yeah. Alright, let's give some upgrades. I definitely want Alden to be
Alden is
my goat. Alden is my goat.
So I've been playing Darkest Deity on my off time.
Yeah, I saw that you were doing Dark Deity as well. I saw that you got some achievements already.
Yeah, I'm like 2 chapters in, I think.
Yeah.
And Alden already, he is the stereotypical in these games. There's always the stereotypical. I don't believe in myself. I'm not that good. They end up being one of the strongest fucking units in your entire party.
Yeah, that is literally Alden, even from the start of the story. Like, he literally thinks he's not gonna be all that great, but no, the more you level up his skills, he's the GOAT. He's an absolute destructive being.
In Fire Emblem, Engage, there's a character named Allcrest. He's the second prince of a kingdom, and he feels like, oh, I could never lead. I'm not like my older brother. I'm just kind of around. I'm a nuisance to everyone. He is the best archer in the entire fucking game. Dude, he's just picking people off left and right. Vesta's really good.
Who? Oh, Vesta? Yeah, she is amazing.
And with Irving being the main character, you want to make sure he's leveled up.
Yeah. Marin is also pretty nice.
Yeah.
I want to do her Spike Whip. Death Chain. God damn. And let's make Cosmic Crash into Astral Annihilation. I'm definitely gonna be needing more. Okay, so yeah, Alden, let's go ahead through these bonds. Hey, fireballs. How's the whole magic thing going? Hey, Faust. Better, that's for sure. I'm starting to see a difference on the battlefield. Well, you know who isn't seeing a difference? Your enemies. Because they're dead. So they don't see anything. After you kill them, you know, with your spells. No, yeah, I understood that part. Cool. Not my best work. No, definitely not. Hey, listen, I've been meaning to ask. Your sister, Marin, she, obliged? Huh? What? You know, is she seeing anyone? Oh, I don't think so. We don't really talk about that stuff a lot. Ah, got it. She's a private woman. I can get behind that. Alright. So, she got a favorite color? Flower? Spot in her hometown where she likes to unwind? Dude, what are you doing, Faust? Listen, he's trying to... He's really trying to get with Marin. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen, I really think you should just ask her yourself. Oh, yeah, absolutely. What do you think, No, of course. She's probably told me all those things anyway. just don't want her to repeat herself. Mm-hmm. You'll get it when you're older. I think I get it now.
Jeez.
Oh, all right. We got a smart wizard, a kid genius, huh? Whatever, man.
Anyway,
listen. Keep up the good work. You're doing great. Just pace yourself, yeah? You're starting to make the rest of us look bad. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Honestly, I think we really get each other. We're synced. This is gonna be great. It's already great. Totally, Faust. Bro, why are you trying to get with Marin? Dude. Wow, Sloan. Love your dress. Simply stunning.
I'm intrigued.
Thank you. Who are you?
Huh?
I'm Faust. I smuggled myself onto Ford's ship in one of the barrels. Do you not remember this? No, I remember that. You did smuggle yourself on board. It was... I'm pretty sure it was when we were doing a, sea battle. I remember that. I just forgotten your name. What exactly are you still doing here?
Whoa.
Wow. Rude much? Guess what? What? You look much better in pink. Sounds garish, much like this conversation. I was just trying to give you a compliment. All right. I'm sorry for snapping at you. Hard time trusting new people, huh? You could say that. Must be a relationship with your dad. Excuse me?
Alright, I'ma head out.
Never mind, I was just leaving. Yeah, leaving. Bye.
Faust, that is not.
You don't bring that up, especially around her. No. Tell me, Phelanel, how would you change Delia, given the chance?
Seems unwise.
I wouldn't wish to change it at all. Why do you ask?
Oh, come on.
Oh, that can't be true. You live in your ideal society, where everything goes perfectly. You have to have thoughts. Valderan is not an ideal society. I hope I have not given you the wrong impression. We are a deeply flawed people making the most of our situation. Yes, but outside the obvious caveats, everything you told me of it sounds like a paradise. There is beauty in the motion of a thing, and a beauty in the stillness. Some sun elves collect paintings because they appreciate the static beauty they afford. Valderan is beautiful in a void, beautiful when it lacks motion. The truth of Valderan is less pristine than that. An entire people stripped of their agency in life, born with the expectation that they will never choose their own path.
That's cute.
Certainly, your people make choices. Choices in a greater framework that cannot be broken. If Sarah wished it, she could walk away from Aramor and never return. She would never.
It is forbidden.
Indeed, she would never. But she could. That lack is felt deeply among my people. More deeply than I know how to explain. You seem to have made peace with it. We all do. I have found myself considering the implications of that more and more. I feel guilt in that my children have no choice but to find their peace with it as well. You have a kid? He does. Okay, I did not know that. He's a dad. Okay. Yes, it is not the same as in this part of the world. They are raised communally. I barely know anymore. Or I barely know them anymore. Bro!
Well, that's just how some societies work, where like the kids are raised by the town. Like when someone has kids, the entire town basically has those kids. So like, there's chances that the parents never see them because they're being fed by other people, they're being taken care of by other people, while, you know, their dad, who happens to be a warrior of the kingdom's off fighting battles and shit.
Okay,
So,
fair.
yeah,
Okay.
when you come back, you're not gonna know them.
Fair enough.
Like,
Yet, I don't think I've known who his wife is yet.
there's a chance he might not even have a wife. There's a chance that in his society, because he's a warrior, he has kids to continue the warrior bloodline, and then goes off, and that's that.
Huh. There is that possibility.
Yeah.
I see. Maybe there is simply more to the picture that I'm not seeing. I'm starting to believe you when you say that's so not so perfect. Few things are. Okay. Bianca. Ever been to Atlan before, Ren?
Yes.
On a handful of occasions.
Huh?
Sounds like you prefer to stay close to home. I prefer to work where I have
How cute.
expertise. You mean where you know how to hide?
You're mistaken.
You do not need to hide when no one knows you exist.
Who'da thunk?
That doesn't seem very good for business. Don't you need to get your name out there to find new clients? There are many ways to remedy this problem. I imagine you're not so keen on sharing. I will say more. One may seek the services of a guild, for example, or make use of a calling card.
What now?
And what's your calling card?
Not possible.
If I told you, the purpose of having one would be defeated. I can't very well hire you if I don't know what your calling card is, now can I? One should not mix enterprise and recreation. I do not work for friends. Hey, at least that means we're friends. That's progress.
If you must.
Okay, now how about Rose? Hello. Hi, Ren. You need something from me? Nope, just restringing my bow. And you do not want to do that near the others? I do that sometimes, but to be honest, I think I make them uncomfortable. She's always a shy girl.
Yeah.
What makes you say that? I just don't always have something to say. I think sometimes that makes me feel like they have to fill in the gaps. And with me, they usually don't know what to talk about either. I understand. I thought you might. You seem to get away plenty. How much sharpening can your blades possibly need anyway? More than you think. Alright. Regardless, don't let me disturb you. Please, carry on. You don't mind if I stay then? No. It seems we understand each other. I think we do. Oh, ain't that sweet. Hey, Scoot. Excuse me. I said Scoot. I'm gonna be swinging this blade around and I don't want to end up with any friendly casualties. I'll commend you on an excellent goal, but your method of achieving it is rather poorly thought out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? How's that? There are plenty of places where you might go swinging your blade far from anyone without risk of casualties. Maybe, but I picked this one. See this old barrel here? It'll make good target practice. You'll ruin your blade hacking away at something like that. Then I guess I'll just have to sharpen it again. Do you think your stubbornness makes you a better fighter? Depends on what I'm being stubborn about. When it's making sure my enemies stop moving, yeah, I think that helps. Well, allow me to indulge in some unsolicited advice. Turning allies into enemies doesn't help you become a better fighter. Is that supposed to scare me? Making an enemy out of you?
Isn't this great?
It should. But luckily for you, that's a lot harder to do than you might expect. Thank the gods I was really starting to get spooked. Are you gonna move or can I get started? Go right ahead. Damn! Your mother seemed to have adjusted a revolutionary life. What makes you say that? Just the other day, I ran into her by the riverbed. The river bend. She was issuing orders to the new recruits like a proper general. I'll have to speak with her about that. Only to encourage her, I'm sure. As for myself, I'm not so sure. Do be gentle with her, Irving. It's only a mother's instinct to fiercely guard the efforts of her son. I know. She means well. Perhaps it's just a son's instinct to be embarrassed by it. There may be truth in that. You're glad to have her with us, aren't you? Immeasurably. It's rather strange to say, but the Marrows is about the safest place on Etlan for her now. Out of reach for Varic's agents, I pray. And I join my prayers to yours. Threatening her life to get to you was both cruel and dishonorable. That goes without saying. but you handled yourself well at arrogance peak. A lesser man might have fallen victim to despair or rage, but you never once relinquished your command of the situation. I'm grateful it appeared that way. That certainly was a storm raging inside of me. I can imagine. Seeing my own mother held captive, it all became real, I guess. Each and every action we take echoes in the lives of real people. For the better, more than not.
Yes.
I hope so. I wouldn't wish the experience upon any more, but it was certainly a reminder of who we're fighting for.
Take heart.
That's good. Such reminders can be useful to us in darker times. Your mother is greatly blessed to have you for a son, and all Delia to have you as the face of its revolution. You flatter me, really. But I appreciate your words. Ah, Corvin. Might I ask if you were home?
Certainly.
Of course. I miss the Varroan mountains dearly. My apologies. I mean more of your childhood rather than the local itself. But the two are linked in my mind. Asking of one brings visions of the other.
Acceptable.
Understandable, I suppose. Either is interesting enough, if not equal in my intent to reveal. I was curious about your customs regarding the visual arts. Many know of my people's appreciation for such things, but I've never heard the same more of moon elves.
Interesting.
An interesting question, if I do say so myself, yes. I don't believe I've ever fielded a personal question about artistry. Moon elves appreciate art, but my people have a singular focus. History is unyielding and and covers all subjects. This means that there are those among us who prioritize, whose priorities are cataloging important art. My uncle Cormac was such an elf. His studies leaned towards the arts. But to my knowledge, not that he ever made such sense to me. He studied art in purely historic fashion. He knew how to look for both beauty and quality. But cared little for them save for their ability to help him catalog? Precisely. I think that our peoples could learn a great deal from one another. I think that we all know that and simply don't want to admit it. I'm not so sure that this realization is consistent. I've heard unkind words spoken of the Moon Elves too many times.
How boorish.
Understanding and realization, I have found, come in different ways. They will understand one day. I hope so. I have a great deal of respect for you and your kind. And I for yours. The fear that the exiled are treated with has such always struck me as strange. Who are we to judge other people's culture when our own has a myriad of concerns as well? It has taken me many years to come to terms with the revulsion I bring everywhere that I go to. People are afraid of that which they do not understand. That is simple enough on its own, but they also fear that which is different from themselves. These two together brew a hatred that burns restlessly. Too true. You have a kind soul, Phalanel. I hope you know that.
Alethos.
Alethos says the name. Ah. Marin with Max bond with Corvin now. Corvin, please. You're embarrassing me. I can't keep pretending not to notice you there. My apologies, Marin. I didn't think you had noticed. Why are you staring like that? Just working on an idle-minded sketch, actually.
Really?
Really? Of me?
Sure.
Well, yes.
Hmm.
Can I see it? It's not exactly complete. I'd still like to see, if you don't mind.
Certainly.
Very well. Here. Wow, Corvin, this is lovely. You should have said something.
Absurd.
Hardly thought it was worth mentioning. I'm a much better writer than artist.
Come on.
Well, I think it's excellent. Can I keep it? That depends. Will you allow me to finish it?
Huh?
Oh, sure. Do you want me to go back to how I was?
All right.
That would be helpful, yes. All right, there. Marin, you weren't grinning like that before. I know, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Let me try again.
A moment, please.
That will have to do. Let's see here. Ah, so he wants to make a illustration of Marin, it seems. Almost like he's got a soft spot for her. Didn't think we'd see you again. Or we'd be seeing you again. I made those old man's last words once. Yikes. But we deserved it. He definitely did, filthy deserter. Thought he could get the jump on me and my friends. Then he thought he could sneak away. You get away with one mistake now and then, but never two.
Huh?
Really don't mean to kill the mood here, but weren't you a deserter too? Legally speaking.
Don't think so.
Resisting is not the same as deserting. We didn't turn our weapons on our own people for a profit.
Could be.
Maybe not, but it sounds like you waylaid plenty of caravans. We directed some of the supply chains, and only when they were carrying arms or armor for the war efforts. I don't imagine all that redirecting occurred as peacefully as you make it seem. There were times when we were forced to defend ourselves. You sure have an interesting way of looking at things. Before Varic put a target on my father's back, I saw things like pretty much everyone else. When I learned the world was upside down, I tilted my head to see if it truly was. Or see it as it truly was. Standing on your own head, huh? Now this is starting to make sense. Clever. Only a few more left. Ah. Can you believe we took Canopy Bridge? All those days we spent scheming in prison seem to be worth something now. First off, they were already worth something. Second, you never did any scheming. You did all the whining and saddening. And sadding. That isn't a word. Who cares? I just made it one. I care. If you're gonna make me feel bad, you should at least do it right. How does it make you feel bad? Is it not true that you moped and whined and were sad the whole time we spent in prison? Well, yeah. Doesn't mean I like hearing about it. I'm trying to get more positive, you know that. You're the one that made me start trying in the first place. There you go. Why should you be upset with me for pointing out progress? You would never understand, Alexa. You always been the fiery, confident girl. You could throw me across the room if you wanted to. No. You don't get to use me as an excuse. We've arm wrestled. You beat me. You draw bowstring loads heavier than my entire body. Well, damn. If one of us is throwing someone here, it's not me. Okay, fine. I take it back. You would throw me across the room if you wanted to. Better? Much better. Although I would never throw you. We both know you're much too fragile. Hey! Why are you being so mean to me today? Oh, just blowing off some steam, I suppose. There's still a long way to go. I don't think I see why that justifies verbally assaulting me. Oh, toughen up already. Damn! Alright, let me also just lower it a bit more. After taking Canopy Bridge, only one strategic target remains between the Revolution and Sojourn. Henry Myron. The overseer of the Canopy region. He has been terrorizing the area for years. If the revolution seeks to rebuild Delia after defeating Varic, Henry must go. His malice is simply too dangerous. Nobody knows this better than his disgraced daughter, Sloane. And here we are. How's that for service? Excellent. Thank you, Braxton. It's the best if you stay out of trouble now. You know, I was so glad to be rid of this place, but it's good to be home. Sloane, promise me something. If your father yields, you'll spare his life. That's quite an amusing image, actually. I can make that promise with confidence, Irving. He won't.
Quite right.
You're right about that, daughter. Lord Valmyron, there's one way out of this for you, and we're offering it now. Surrender your claim on your lands and release your people from your wrath.
So you brought guests. I'm glad to see you're making friends, Sloane, but this is more than I expected. I'll have to find a way to accommodate.
I always thought one of him was too much.
He's form splitting. I've never seen someone do it more than twice. Which one do I hit? Any of them. If we hurt one, we hurt them all. Come on.
Ah, great, multiple ones. Good. Pretty much the team's all set up. So, hey, where is everybody at? Okay, all in one area. Okay, there's one right there, one over here, one right here, one down here. One up here. Oh god, Astral Assault, Jesus. Verdant Tide, Tear Rift. Another Tear Rift, Astral Annihilation.
Two of them. Goddamn.
Wait, hold on. 2,000 HP! Level 40! Good lord! But he did say hurt one, hurt them all. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Henry Valmyron has split his forms. Damage dealt to any of his mirror images will be shared. Goody goody. Time to fuck him up.
I will.
No, that ain't gonna work.
Let's do it. Too easy.
Far too easy for you, my guy.
It had to be done.
God damn.
More work? You're already dead!
Omae wo mou shinderu.
It just works.
Ah. God damn. I'm gonna need you. Go over here and heal them.
I'm glad you're okay. Ready. If you're sure.
Easily done.
Might as well just bully one of them.
I will.
Better me.
Damn! Oh, hell nah.
How can I assist?
Nah, I want this fucker dead. How the fuck? Good lord.
Are you sure?
Easily done.
Not bad. Whatever it takes. You won't feel a thing.
Damn! God damn!
Interesting.
Can't argue with results.
How can I help?
And here I thought I'd seen it all.
In position.
How can I assist? Great! Maybe you'll help now.
As you command.
If you insist.
He ain't gonna be hitting for shit.
You aren't worth the ink.
Buddy, you done fuck up by hitting Alden. You fucked up. Nah, you fucked up.
Too easy.
Now you fucked up.
Barbaric, but effective.
Been waiting for this.
Stay with me! Are you sure?
Finish him.
Barbaric, but effective.
I just want him dead.
Strength is the only path to peace.
I want that bastard dead. Almost. Use some dirks.
Oh, all right.
Finish him. Good. Good.
All yours.
Buddy. You just killed yourself right there. By fighting Alden. Nah, you fucked up. You fucked up.
I've got a lot to learn.
So it shall be. Father, give me strength!
Meteor!
More work? Heal the lad.
So it shall be. It's in my blood.
Let's do it.
Oh. Oh.
Let me at him!
Oh, go at it, boy. 28%. Oh, I was hoping for a double crit. I was hoping for it.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Ah, son of a bitch. Right, they got other healers with them. Son of a bitch. Holy shit!
Don't look at me.
I'm on another level.
How can I help?
A dwarven stew.
The wings of death unfurl.
Interesting.
You won't feel a thing.
Force implosion.
Draw near to the light.
Alright, got a healer here to heal you two. Got Vesta. Oh, wait, I think it's only within a, T. Not
It's on!
all around. They gonna bully this motherfucker. They gonna bully this bitch.
It's all in the execution.
My hard work is paying off.
It's all falling into
Are you
place.
sure?
Ah, shit.
My shield is yours.
I think I should start sending out some of the others to deal with those
The hunt is
healers.
on.
I've been saving this just for you.
Keep it up, Irving.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Effort duly rewarded.
Let's do it.
Coming in hot!
That's it. That's it, buddy.
I've got a lot to learn.
Keep it up, Alden. Keep it up.
Hey, idiot, you're gonna die.
Actually, instead of having Brooke there, I will have Liberty also assault this bastard as well. He's only gonna be doing 12 damage. Thunderstorm his ass. I need all my heavy hitters just assaulting this son of a bitch.
In position.
Gonna go for those two over there. Nah.
I've been saving this just for you.
Are you sure?
And now he can get some hits in too.
You're already dead!
Easily done. Do not lose hope!
So it shall be. Very well.
Oh shit, there's 3 chests over there. Fuck. And down there. Oh, I forgot 2 that were down there. Oh,
If you
shit.
insist.
Or at least 1. I mean, 1. There's
As
one
you
down
command.
The hunt is on.
Interesting.
Let's do it. Coming in hot!
There. Keep melting this son of a bitch. Keep it up. Don't stop. Don't stop. I'm melting him faster than he can get healed. He's fucked.
Looking good.
He might have gotten a critical, but that don't mean shit.
Interesting. Disconcerting.
Astral annihilation, boy.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, no matter what, it's always gonna be 5 damage. Fireball's ass!
From ember to flame.
And here I thought I'd seen it all.
Oh shit, can't heals. Okay. Ooh!
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind, huh?
Whatever it takes.
Careful, we need to move as one. Do not lose hope!
Should have done better.
Ooh, still got that dodge off. Nah, you're fucked. You are dead on this turn. I will guarantee it. I will guarantee that you are dead this turn. No damage. No damage. 120. Oh, you fucked. Ah, he's
The
fucked.
hunt is on.
Interesting.
All right, he's his range now. Right. Only 1 damage from this guy. Oh my lord. That's hilarious. Downright hilarious. 1 damage. Weak.
In position.
Okay, how about from Henry? 9 damage.
It's on.
You're dead. You're dead, son. You're dead. Fizzly drink.
I've got a lot to
All
learn.
yours.
Oh, man. Sloane doesn't need healing. She has natural lifesteal. He's fucked. Oh, man.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Oh, he's dead. He's fucked.
The gods can't help you now.
Oh, Lord. Come on, let me see a double. Yes!
Why do you even bother?
I hope I helped.
Oh, God. Oh, you were MVP. You deserve MVP. You fucking deserve it, Alden. You fucking deserve it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Woo! Please tell me you also saw that, Reekrick.
I did.
Absolutely got fucking destroyed. Oh, man.
Your game is up, Valmyrin. You'll pay for the pain you've caused. The pain I've caused? This is no children's story, Captain. Death is a daily occurrence. Why not benefit? Anyone mind if I finish the job before the evil speech?
Please do.
No.
No. It should be me. Sloane, it doesn't have to be.
Slow.
Ah, my dear Sloane. Look how strong you've become. Only took the combined strength of your friends to best your dear old dad.
You'll never be worthy.
You'll never be worthy of the name!
Finally. Resolve some long-running family tension. Daddy issues. That's the name of the achievement.
I've seen many brutal things. That will make the list.
He deserved it. I'm proud of her. What is most difficult is sometimes most necessary.
Come, the dawn is breaking. Our troops will be arriving soon.
Help me clean this up. We'll be staying here for a couple days. They say if you don't give a monster a proper burial, you risk it returning from the dead. They didn't teach us how to do it in Brookstead. No, they very much did not. You should check in on Sloane. She seemed to have handled herself quite well. Can't say I know that's true. Either way, that's your job now, fearless leader. Do you ever plan on not annoying me? I've been really giving it some thought, actually. And no, I don't. Good to know some things never change.
March on Sojourn, Chapter 24.
Hey, do you have a moment? Oh, sure. Is everything alright? You haven't seen yourself since, you know. Sloane? Do you remember how they looked at you?
What?
What do you mean by that? After Sterling's death. As if I were about to burst into tears or flames. Right. Hard to forget. I've been getting those looks since yesterday. Shit, I didn't see what was after that. I hate to say it, but you'll get used to it. That, or they'll forget. Maybe a bit of both. I know. But actually, this isn't really an issue for me most of the time. It's fine if you need some time. Gods know I did too.
No.
No. It's just it. I don't need time. I'm ready. They're all looking at me like I should be hurting, like I should care that I just killed my father. But I don't. It means nothing to me. I feel nothing. You can't know how desperately I want to understand why you're looking at me that way right now. I guess I've just never had people who cared like this before. Surely your nurses cared for you. They cared for me, but they didn't care about me. Everyone around me has only ever seen me as a means to an end. I think I've done the same. But I care about our friends. We're in uncharted territory, and I'm fighting every day not to lose sight of that. Look, I know this isn't my place to say, but your childhood did you every disservice it could have. Even in the time that I've known you, you've come such a long way. You don't unlearn 2 decades in 6 months.
I don't get it.
I know, but I still can't understand. What am I supposed to feel right now? I'm sorry. This was a mistake.
Don't worry.
Stop. This was not a mistake. To the abyss with how you're supposed to feel. You feel how you feel, and that's that. This is a better group to fight and grow with than I ever could have prayed for. But their expectations don't define you. You're going to come along at your own pace. I, for one, am impressed with how far you've come, Sloane. Are you really? For all that I've been able to read people, you're like a slab of granite. I never know what you're thinking. Well, you aren't the only one that's built up walls. I found it easier to break them down with help. So I keep hearing.
Yes.
But let me answer your question. Yes, I am impressed with how far you've come. Not long ago, you were feisty, selfish you were this feisty, selfish thing yelling at us without even after we've rescued you. Now look at us. We're leading a revolution together. You're a central piece of it, and it has nothing to do with pushing a personal agenda. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? It has. I'm more than thankful that you're still along with us. We couldn't have done this without you, and in more ways than your political station. Thank you, Irving. I think I needed someone to help me walk through this. Silly thing, that. Not silly at all. You're human. Even if you're just only now letting yourself realize that. Irving, I'm glad you could make it. Maeve wouldn't say a word without you present. A word about what? Have you made a breakthrough? Not exactly, but I've received explicit permission from the Mystic Council to share with what I know. I see. Go on then. My council, along with the Orders of the Eternals, was founded in the immediate aftermath of the Calamity. Before the fall of the Empire, their members belonged to the same body, one that fulfilled a sort of combined purpose. It was called the Magisterium Arcana, and functioned as a sort of independent branch of the imperial government. Its members were some of the most widely respected academics of the time, changed with the study, application, and protection of arcane objects. Why the Order of Eternals was formed specifically to account for the aspects, I do not know. Vesta, do you have any knowledge of this? Not specifically. I'm hoping whether we received back from the Order will help clarify that. Intriguing, though I'm not quite sure how this relates to Akmenos or the staff.
Actually,
That's what I'm getting to. The grief-stricken sorcerer who created the staff did so just before the Calamity. After which, it was stolen by a student with divine ambitions.
What?
Divine ambitions? What do you mean? Irving, there's reason to believe the legends of the Age of Ascension are more than just stories. It seems some incredibly gifted mortals were actually able to obtain elevated levels of significance in the astral plane upon excelling in certain areas of life.
It can't be.
Elevated levels of its significance. It's true then. That each of the gods revered across Terrazael was once mortal like us.
Sure.
If gods is the term you ascribe to them, then yes. Then did this student succeed?
I think not.
Quite the opposite. He designed a ritual, which he called the Rite of Ascension, to realize his ambitions, but it went terribly wrong. I believe it may actually be linked to the cause of the Calamity itself. And what do we know of this ritual? That seems to be the final piece missing in all this. The Mystic Council has no record of it, other than to say that knowledge is kept by the Order of Eternals. Vesta, does this spark anything in your memory?
I'm afraid not.
I know the Order has a highly restricted archive at Cosmere, but I've never had cause to visit it. I've already pressed them for anything that might help, but I suspect if my superiors know anything of it, we'll be the first to know. Cosmere. That name has been tied up in all this before, all the more reason so much depends upon receiving word from the Order. I suspect Akmenos could be of great service to us in answering these questions, if he could be compelled to help us. I suspect you're right. Elias, are we any closer to tracking him down? Yes and no. What do you mean? On the one hand, I found him. That's great news. You should have said something. We should be able to employ his own devices to get him to share what he knows. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. He's learned a great deal about me from the time I spent inside his machinations. With his knowledge of my weaknesses, I don't think I'll be able to face him alone. The only viable strategy I can think of would be to lure him out of the staff somehow. I wouldn't even know where to begin doing that. At the very least, it would likely require his cooperation. So much hangs on a few things, which grow more and more unlikely with each passing day. Let's each hope for a stroke of luck or inspiration. Or both. At this point, direct confrontation with Varic seems inevitable. I expect this knowledge will become essential soon. The odds have never been better, and there's no reason to believe they ever will be. The time to strike is now or never. Sojourn is completely cut off from its arms and provisions, and the majority of Delians are on our side.
Agreed.
My contact informs me of soldiers on the road are already deserting in droves. Once word spreads to the scourge of Valmyren has been lifted from Canopy, every commoner east of the Dragon's Tail will be taking up arms and fighting up by our side. Even so, the question remains of how to take the city. The siege is the traditional choice. Though a city the size of Sojourn, it would be rather difficult. Could we pull it off? If the garrison leads itself as thin as we would surround it, yes. But if they concentrated their forces, they'd surely be able to break through the rest of the clock. Only the common people stand to lose on sieges. Even tyrants keep their soldiers warm and fed. Besides, we'd have to account for attrition on our side as well. A direct assault is the only viable option. Certainly, if we could defeat Varic, the city would fall. His command over his officers seems to be the only thing keeping his soldiers in service to him. Would our forces suffice to get us to the keep in a direct assault? I expect so. But we need to defeat Varic quickly to prevent them from getting surrounded and pelted from every direction. Time would not be on our side. We've raced the sand glass and won before. A direct assault on the is the best choice of for the people of Delia. If we do succeed in deposing Varic, we'll need their support to rebuild. Again, it seems we're destined to take the path most fraught with peril. But I must agree, this is what justice demands.
When you're ready, follow me.
Lincoln, mobilize troops for an assault as quickly as you can, and report back to me when you're ready. It's time to take this war to the front, or to the man who started it. Or take this war back to the man who started it. Okay, let's wrap up the bond with Faust. Well, you paid absolutely no attention to my advice. Should I take that as a compliment?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You should. Because, you know what? That was my plan all along. Reverse psychology. I learned that from a wizard I met back in Carmont. It's when you get someone to do something by telling them to do the opposite. Yeah, I know what reverse psychology is. You do now. That's something you gotta remember in life. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new. So, what did you learn today, Faust? I learned I'm traveling with one of the badass, brilliant kid wizard, that's what. Yeah, you are! As a serious badass who will fuck up anyone. Impressive.
Definitely.
Honestly, it is. I'm an old dog, new tricks don't come easy. But don't let me take all the credit. You worked hard to get where you are. That's your next lesson. Look at that. 2 for 1 special.
Ugh.
In life, other people are gonna try and take credit for your accomplishments. It's inevitable. But you just remember all the blood, sweat, tears, and everything else I don't want to know about that you put into it. Fuck. Whatever it is, no one can take that away from you. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I may have helped you a lot, but don't forget to give yourself some credit too. Thanks, Faust. I definitely won't do that. Excellent. I'm glad we linked up, man. We're like long-lost brothers or something, I swear to the gods.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think secretly Marin wanted an extra brother.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, yeah, maybe not brothers exactly, but something real close. Just not like in a blood way, you get me?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I do. What did I say? We're unstoppable. Sloan and Brooke. Alright, Brooke. Looks like I'll never get that chance to prove you wrong. Actually, you don't need to anymore. You never did, I guess. But there's nothing to prove now.
I don't get it.
What do you mean? You aren't getting your titles back because you schemed or pinned for them. It was entirely unselfish. What I didn't want for you was to spend your whole life desperately trying to get them back. And here we are. With that not happening, I can be happy with that if you can. I'm trying to believe that's all you really wanted from this. I really am.
Fine.
And that's the good part. I don't need you to. Nor do you need to. We don't have to be friends, but I'm happy to know that you're not withering away. Thank you. What do you get out of this, then? Enough mind to retire with.
Oh, come on.
You already have that and then some. I've snooped around. I know what those Aramorn bankers are holding for you. You could have retired 5 years ago. I've been caught, huh? Nothing really. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I wasn't fighting. I get purpose, I get to do the things I'm good at, but actually help people with motives that aren't selfish. That's not nothing, is it? Guess not. I don't stop to think about it much. Just keep moving on. I guess I should apologize for how I've treated you, shouldn't I?
I don't know.
And that's your business. I've had friends I've loved more who treated me worse. Not this friend. I'm sorry I looked down on you. Sorry I didn't believe you could have my best interests at heart. Why don't we go check in on Monroe? I'm sure this shifting power dynamics have his head in a whirl.
You're not half bad.
Fair point. Maybe if we try together, we can fit a single thought through that thick skull, eh? Let's not get too optimistic. Don't think I had her with Sophia before, but yeah. God, Sloan, what in the abyss was that? Justice. My father got what he deserved.
Aww.
Sure, but he didn't have to do it like that. I mean, sheesh.
No.
Trust me, I didn't. I hated every moment I had to stand there and look at his vile face. If I talked about my parents that way, I'd never be allowed home. And I was never allowed to leave home, Sophia. For years, try and wrap your empty head around that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Well...
No, it's alright. I get it. I don't always understand things.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, I don't think that's true. We've known each other a long time. Longer than most in our little army. I'd say you understand me pretty well by now. I guess. You know, I think about your parents sometimes. They were kind. The way a mother and father should be. Yeah, I remember you didn't want me to tell them I found you at first. I'm not sure you would have made it without all those warm blankets and bowls of soup. Oh, I would have made it. Oh, I would have made it. I don't know.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
Well, anyway, that's besides the point. You grew up in a real family, Sophia. My childhood was decadent, but that was one luxury I never had. The way I felt about my father, it makes sense that you didn't understand that. No one should. I think I know what you mean. How do you feel about it now? I don't. That's just it. My father was the type of man who liked to tie up loose ends. He was relentless. My sanity, my relationships, my life, it was all on the line for as long as he lived. I don't have to devote my energy to that fear anymore. It's a weight off my shoulders. I'm not sure all of our friends really grasp that.
Yep.
You're safe now. I get that. We all are. The people of Canopy, even. His reign was the terror of Delia East, of the Dragon's Tail.
Uh-huh.
Well, then it's good we're making progress. This is hardly our first accomplishment.
Well...
No, but every time we do something, every time we help someone, That's what I hear. Or that's what I always hear Irving and Sarah and everyone say. We're making the world safer, or we're putting a stop to a great danger. It feels good to know that it's actually true. You're right. It does. And there's a whole lot more where that came from.
You're not half bad.
That's right. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm almost glad you got us caught in that bandit trap. Really? Aw, that's sweet. Almost. I said almost. Well, you know what? I'm glad we stuck it out together. Bandit cages and all. I am too, Sophia. I am too. Well, aren't they sweet? Whew, that's gonna be a lot to go through. How much weapon tokens gonna get? I'm definitely gonna be needing that to upgrade so many abilities. Upgrade your Fireball and Fire Whip. Actually, max out your Fire Whip into Ember Bite. And let's make these two into Asagai and Glaive. And Alden? Cosmic Rush. I want that into Tear Rift. Yeah, nobody needs level 1s, so I really wish I could just change these tier 1s into making a tier 2. Because that'd be great right about now.
Yeah.
I guess I'll keep those for now. Can deal with the bonds later. The tide has turned, with all forces prepared to crash on the walls of Sojourn. Marching now, the party has devised a plan. They have an inside man, Diolfin Bloodstone, a well-respected and long-time member of the Palace Guard. Diolfin believes that Varic needs to be stopped. He has arranged for the party to sneak through a small back gate, giving them direct access to the gatehouse. If they can make it to the controls, they'll be able to open the city gates to the bulk of their forces. Abyss take me. What a view. You've picked up too much foul language from Brooke. Oh, come on now. Ford 2. Be happy Mary doesn't swat you when you say it. We are, believe me. So, there it is. Sojourn in all of its glory. Don't get all sappy on us now, Garrick. Hold on, who's sappy? I think we can all see it coming. The big speech about how much you love and appreciate us. I planned nothing of the sort. Regardless, if I had been, you'd have gone and ruined it. I've been meaning to ask. I used to miss Brookstead a lot. I don't anymore. Is that bad? Not at all. Brookstead isn't our home anymore. How could you say that? I always imagined we return after all this. Put down our roots for future generation. I don't know. I want my children to be able to make their own path. I know what you mean, Garrick. After all we've been through, I have to think the Academy is a cruel system. I wouldn't have gotten to meet all of our new friends in any other way. There's something to be said for that. But what if my true destiny was to be a stable hand? Here we go.
What?
Garrick, there is no chance in 1,000 lifetimes that you would be a stable hand. Why not? I'd be a great stable hand. Alden, just because it worked out for us doesn't mean it would work out for the next generation.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Yep. Think of all of our friends from Brookstead. That would have had to betray their morals for Varic. Yeah, but most of them were mean to me anyway. Kid's got a point. To the abyss with them. I guess it's impossible to say what our lives will look like even after a year from now. If all goes well, lots of red meat and consistent stream of good wine.
Come on.
You've had 2 mugs of wine in your whole life. So, maybe I want to get into the culture of it. I hear they have 100 different types over in Lavelle.
Huh?
I didn't like wine when I tried it.
Huh?
Who gave you wine?
Oh no!
Oops, he made me promise not to say anything. It was just a sip. I am gonna kill Ford one of these days. Oh, big sister mode activated, yep.
Yep.
Big sister mode.
Just look at that face. Like, what?
What did you just say?
What now?
She just went, what did you just say? Like she's just given the 1,000-yard stare, or death stare. Oh, hey, he'd probably be a good person to ask about wine. Again with the wine. Hope we get the chance to enjoy ourselves like that. I just can't really see it happening. Oh, Irving the realist. Let me have my dreams.
Please?
I hope everyone sticks around. It's like having a big family. I hope so too. Well, I'm ready to put it all to test. Show Varic what we're made of.
Yep.
We've come this far. We can do this. If it means an end to Varic, or means an end to the violence, I'd do anything. Let's just hope we can handle the peace as well as we handled the war. Let's hope. This is our contact? Oh, damn. Diolphin Bloodstead at your service. None of the newer guards know about this entrance.
Bloodstone, not Bloodstead. Bloodstone. He is your last name.
Bloodheart.
Oh, Bloodheart, yeah. Close. He could be the third one. Bloodwing, Bloodheart, Bloodstone.
Sure. Yeah, Diolphin Bloodstone at your service. None of the newer guards know about this entrance, but we still have to be quick. Come on.
You'll find your way.
You'll find your way from here. Head south along the battlements, and you should find the gatehouse. I don't think I need to explain how to pull the lever that opens the gates.
Don't worry.
Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
Right.
That's what we all like to think, right? Just do everything you can to stop the bloodshed. If you take out Varic, I promise you so many of us will lay down arms. That's what we're hoping for. You're a good man. Thank you. Get out of here before someone sees you. I have a feeling it's about to get rocky. Come on. Let's try to get the gates open with as few casualties as possible. It's about time we end this.
Varic.
If you do make it to Varic, make sure you finish this. The people of Delia are with you. All of us. Let's see. We do not have Diolphin with us in the party, it seems. Yet there's still so many different spots for more characters.
Yeah, they always do that. They're like, oh yeah, you only get like 14. It's like, dude, you can easily give me like 20.
You sound a bit quiet there.
Oh, it's because my mic was lifted up.
Oh. But yeah, we could have easily gotten, like, way more characters. It looks like we can have about, let's see. Could put one right here, one right here. Like, at least 20. 20 different characters.
Yep.
And let me look at the map. How are we looking at here? Sure. And right there. And I think gotta get that one as well, and that. So we gotta make it to here, everyone, and whoop. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's go.
Verdant Tide.
Good lord! Good lord, that looks like it would be an attack from fucking Broly! Holy hell!
It's all falling into place.
Not one step closer! If you're sure.
Meteor. Just fucking melt his ass.
Interesting.
Can do.
Buddy, you done fucked up. Why would you do that?
Oh, he dead. He just got one tap.
History will forget you! Wrong place, wrong time.
Alright, let me also turn down voices a bit more. Goddamn.
History will forget you!
Yeah, that should be good.
Can't argue with results.
Nope.
In position.
So it shall be.
Magmatic flux. Okay. Okay. What was that one again? I need to see that one. Eh? No, not her. Yeah, Thalanel. Magmatic Flux. 33% chance to deal double damage. Oh! Oh.
There's no time for failure.
Get up, Buttercup.
Chin up, Buttercup.
How can I help?
Is that what she said?
Yes.
My hard work is paying off.
God, I love Bianca sometimes. Things she just says, it's just funny.
Outstanding move.
Very good, Rose. Very good.
Maybe now I'll blend in.
Sharp skills, full pockets. It's on!
Ready!
This will serve me well.
I was careless.
Wrong place, wrong time. Don't look at me.
I'm on another level. Great! Maybe you'll help now.
Me?
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
How can I assist?
In position.
But
Shit!
so soon? Diligence is its own reward.
You aren't worth the ink!
And here I thought I'd seen it all.
Oh, fuck.
Do not lose hope. Effort duly rewarded.
Interesting. Barbaric, but effective.
Lead the way. If you're sure.
The hunt is on.
Diligence is its own reward.
You three have fun over there, more specifically you two, Corbin and Alden.
Are you sure?
Yep, get rid of him.
Coming in hot!
Yep, you're dead. Okay. Okay. Dragon jerky, what the fuck?
Damn, I'm good.
I've got it.
As you command.
Ember bite. Ooh, now that's a proper flame whip.
From ember to flame.
That is a proper attack right there.
How can I assist?
Cut and hack down.
Been waiting for this.
Stop poking me. I'm a healer.
But
How did you do that?
Who else? Ah, Rose. No? All right.
The hunt is on.
Ren.
Can do. All yours.
Oh, fuck.
Very well. Varic.
Getting rid of him,
Effective.
quick and
More work?
easy. You really wanted to use Meteor
All
on
falling into
Sloan?
place.
He must have had a death wish right there. He really must have had a death wish.
Could use some refining.
More work?
Yep, run. Run. Get rid of him before he catches up.
History will forget you!
Whoa! How can I assist? Been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
So it shall be.
Magmatic and heat flux? Oh, God. Nah, he's dead. He's fucking dead.
All yours.
Lead the way.
In position.
The gods can't help you now.
Wrong place, wrong time!
Maybe now I'll blend in.
Let's see. Let's get rid of you.
Why do you even bother?
Completely unnecessary critical, but alright.
Nah, it's completely necessary. Garlic bread. Mmm. Gotta love getting that garlic bread.
Do not oppose me!
Bread. You would call that one unnecessary too?
If it's a critical that makes it to where the damage, like just quadruple kills them, then yes, it's an unnecessary critical. If they're already gonna die from the attack,
Yeah?
the critical is unnecessary. A critical there would not have been unnecessary.
My shield is yours.
More garlic bread. Mmm. Yummers.
Too easy.
What'd you call this one? A unnecessary critical? He just vaporized him out of existence.
Stop poking me.
Just beam. You're dead. Damn.
Diligence is its own reward.
Okay, that's weird. What happened? Oh, there we go. What happened?
Discord being fucking weird.
Ah, yeah, Discord being Discord. What else is new?
Crimson Desert has a 37 gig update. That's what's new.
Jesus Christ, 37
Yeah.
gigs?
I think this might be the character creator that they were talking about adding.
If it's that
'Cause I
big, then it better be.
Yeah, because like everyone was like, Clive is too generic of a character, or Cliff, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
I
Cliff.
think it's Cliff.
Yeah.
And they're like, since he's just generic dude number 27,
Let's give everyone a character creator.
Yeah. But even the creators have said, yeah, the story for the game was last minute thought together.
Been waiting for this.
Initially, the game was supposed to be another MMO,
Yeah.
but then they pivoted like last second to make it a single player game. And when they did that, they're like, oh, that means we have to have a story. And then they just kind of threw shit at a wall.
As you command.
Because they just wanted people to be able to play like, oh yeah, you want mechs, you want dinosaurs, you want fucking to be able to fly, you want to be able to suplex people, you want to be able to do all this wild, crazy shit, go ahead.
I don't think so.
I should probably make some food.
Better me than my friends.
Nah, this
Do
fucker's dead.
some.
You dead.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Ooh, sweet and
Yes.
sour.
Sweet and sour chicken with rice. Stir-fried vegetables. And the like.
I don't need tier 1s, damn it.
If only you could like sell the tier 1s to get
Tier 2s.
higher level ones or like
Combine them.
upgrade them somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. I really hope that Dark Deity 2 does something that does that. You know, I want to be able to have a tier token for weapon upgrade or ability upgrades, weapon upgrades, whatever, to actually have use for them.
I hope Dark Deity 2 improves on a lot of stuff that I've noticed needs improvement.
Really?
Well, this is coming from someone who's played a lot more of these types of games.
Right.
So, like, I've seen things in other games that I'm like, that's a better way to do it. Like,
really
I don't
are
expect
lucky
it
to
to be
have me.
fully voiced. It took Fire Emblem forever before they were fully voiced. So, all right, that's fine. Right?
Yeah, like, you got voices here and there. Like, it's mainly during the combat. Mainly during the combat is when you actually hear their voices, especially when you're healing someone, when you're getting more bond increase, or very little when it comes to, like, dialogue.
Yeah, which that's how Fire Emblem was until, like, 3 Houses.
Yeah, when that was full voice acting.
So, like, it took them forever, so I get it. I would like it to be fully voiced. That would be nice.
I would also
more
like
of a
that
feeling
too.
for the characters.
Yeah, I would also like to have Dark Deity 2 to be fully voiced. I have not tried the demo out yet. There's been like 2 various versions of the demo for Dark Deity 2, but I wanted to keep myself prepped and ready for its release.
Yeah. I personally feel like there also needs to be more classes.
Exactly,
There's not enough. There's not
enough. If you're able to let me keep on going and going and going on leveling up, I need more choices in the matter.
Well, that's not even what I mean. What I mean is, like, even base classes. The fact that it's like, oh, this one class becomes 4 separate classes that then go into 4 separate classes that then go into 4 separate classes. That's too much.
Yeah.
It needs to be this class goes into this 1 or 2 other classes. A lot like how Fire Emblem does it. Initially, I felt like when they changed it from that to where, like, you could make any character any class.
Exactly, yeah.
That kind of, like, takes away from who those characters are and part of their identity, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, I get why they did it in 3 Houses because, you know, it's a whole school system. They're learning on being who they are and all this and everything. But, like, some people were aptitude at magic and everything, so just make them a magic class instead of,
anyone
you could
just
make
being
them a warrior if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense for the main character to be able to switch up like that.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever.
But
Like,
everyone
that's their thing, they're
else?
teaching everyone. Yeah. And they kept that in Engage.
And 3
There
Hopes.
are unique. However, in Engage, it suffers from a different problem. In that, yes, everyone could be every class, but most characters, at least the ones that are considered the core characters of the cast, all have a unique class to themselves. But there's too many of those. Normally, it used to be like, oh yeah, only the main character could become a lord.
Yeah, or...
So, like, they had a unique class.
Yeah,
but
especially if you were also playing as the male or female lead.
Well, initially there was, like, no male or female lead. Like, there was no custom character.
Really?
Your custom character was like, oh, it's Roy, or it's Marth, or it's Lynn, or it's Hector, and they had their path.
Right.
You didn't get custom character until Awakening, which is where you got Robin. Robin was the first custom character, but even then, Robin was a tactician. Robin was a unique class.
Right.
That was the very first time you had a class that could use physical attacks and magic attacks at the same time.
Right.
Like, there was no one else who could do that.
Huh.
Which made them unique.
Okay.
And all customization really was you chose if they were male or female.
Okay.
That was it.
All right.
Yeah. Like, I would like, because it seems like Irving has his own unique situation.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone else who can ride a fucking dragon.
Well, that's, I mean, there are some characters who can be a dragon rider. I just don't have them equipped. Yeah.
So then he's not even unique. Got it.
No.
Cool.
No. Anyone can be a dragon rider. Anyone can have the same class as him. So, yeah.
I prefer it when the main character has like their own unique thing because it makes them, unique.
Who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's carry on then. I never imagined it would actually come to this. I've imagined this day many times since the raising of Alaraz. But I wouldn't have guessed I'd be fighting side by side with some of Delia's finest soldiers.
Indeed.
I think it's fair to say the same for us. And yet, it has all come to this, and through no fault of our own. We've stood before these doors before. Then we hung our heads in shame, scandalized by the thought that we had failed our king, to whom we swore an oath. Now the same king has sullied his crown by shattering every oath upon which his authority once stood. Today we will enter his keep with our weapons drawn and our heads held high.
United, we are unstoppable!
Today, we will have nothing to be ashamed of. With us go justice, peace, and the liberation of all Delia. Then what are we waiting for? Alright, that's gonna save things here. I'm gonna end this part here. And then we can wrap things up with the last 3 chapters of 25... Should we actually do 25 or no?
I say we do 25.
Okay, yeah. Do 25 then wrap it up?
Yeah.
Alright, fair. Let me be right back for a moment. Okay. Let's carry on.
It's like you got more bonds.
Yeah, I got plenty of bonds to go through. And let's see. What can I give Faust? Defensive fortitude halved. Fortitude puts 10. Swaps defense and fortitude. Swaps mastery and luck. Dodge reduces to 60%. Defensive fortitude increased by 10. Swaps defense and strength. Swaps accuracy and dodge. Dragon Jerky's +2 luck. Okay, Exquisite Wine is +2 to Mastery. Fortitude. I can definitely give that to someone else. Okay, so from rose to above, we're gonna be giving all these aspects to. Okay, critting increases crit chance by 1% of the rest of the level. Who should we give that to?
Give what to who?
Critting increases crit chance by 1% of the rest of the level. Because I'm thinking Corvin or Alden.
Well, you want to give it to someone who
has good crit or luck.
Well, that's the problem. It's like that's a win more thing.
Yeah.
Because if they're critting a lot already, there's no reason to give it to them.
Okay, then.
But if they don't crit that much at all,
give it to someone who
then it's never
going
to trigger.
So who should we give it to?
No one.
No one? Okay.
That's a trap. That's a trap. It's. Because think about it. If you give it to someone who crits high, right?
Yeah.
It's going to keep triggering more and more, right?
Right.
But what's the point then if they're already going to be critting? But if you give it to someone who doesn't crit,
it's not going to do much.
It's not going to do anything. So it's just wasting someone's equipment slot.
Fair. Okay, how about Aspect of Lightning? If doing a double hit, it increases their second attack by 25% of damage.
Okay. Okay, who is someone who always attacks twice?
Could be from Corvin, Ren, Sloan,
so
Alden, Liberty.
Give it to one of them. You want it on someone who always hits twice.
Okay, then.
And probably you want to put it on, like, one of the weaker ones who hits twice. So, like, Ren or Corvin, because I know they don't do much damage comparatively.
They do not.
So that would fix that.
Okay, 10% to deal 1.5% damage.
10% chance.
Or 1.5 times damage.
50% more damage, huh?
1.5, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's 50% more damage.
Okay.
I mean, if the item was like luck chance based, it'd be different, but only 10%, that's not that good.
Okay.
That means on average, out of every 10 attacks, only one of them is going to do that.
Okay. How about nearby enemies deal 15% less damage, or less magic damage?
Okay. You want to put that on a tankier character who can move forward?
Definitely Vesta, then.
Yeah, put it on, like, Vesta.
She's got... Attacking and defeating an enemy heals nearby allies for 10% HP, and bonded units within 2 tiles increase damage by 5%. So she's gonna be
healing thing?
Yeah.
So the healing thing, you might actually want to put on, like, Arden? Because she can already heal naturally. Right? Whereas if you put that on someone who is just a glass cannon, like Alden, then...
So give it to Alden for Aspect of Victory?
Give it to him. Because that way, when he's killing things, he's healing everyone around him. Because he almost always kills someone when he attacks
Pretty
them.
much.
So,
he's just one-shotting these fuckers.
Yeah.
Okay, hit rate always 50%, but power is increased by 50%.
Give that to someone who already has a low hit rate. Which would be Alexia, right? Alexa?
I think so. No, she can hit pretty good. She's got good hit rate. Let's see, that would be... Crit chance and accuracy. So anyone with low accuracy or low luck. So that could be Thalanel, Liberty. Oh, Rose. Rose could definitely use that. She's only got 11 luck compared to everyone else who's got 12 or more. Okay, dodge increased by 30% of strength. I'm gonna give that to, Irving. Pretty sure he's got good strength. Grants 80% resistance to storm damage. Ooh, Aspect of the Sun. I want to give that to one of my healers, so... Marin, you're gonna be taking that. Ellis's Light. Mastery increased by 20%. Goddamn. I can give that to Faust. Dodging, that's gonna be going to Corvin. Advanced stats increased by 10% of max HP, max of 8. That can also go to Rose. She needs it. She needs the stats increases. She just deserves it. Power increased by 15% of each weapon stat. No, she's getting that. She needs it. Or wait, no. Well, what is her stats entirely? Okay, 67. Okay. She definitely needs more fortitude and more defense. By far, and luck. So, what kind of stat boosts do I got? 2 to strength, 2 to luck, 4 to luck. Because it's 2 dragon jerkies. 2 to fortitude, mastery, fortitude, luck, speed. Because I'm definitely going to be giving her more stats. Okay, so they can only have one. Half of mastery is added to accuracy. Only 8 more to accuracy, so I'm gonna do dodging heals for 5. Right, I forgot. I can only have one thing for equipped on the aspects. Your mastery is 20. Increased damage and units' ability to exploit high advantage matchups. 72, 82, 10. It's 10 more. Oh boy. A jar of milk? Sure, why not? Give her more defense. Now, so each turn grants 1% buff to advanced stats. No, that can definitely be something Rose can have. So she will take the aspect of time. Then for Alden, I can let him have the rest. So that's 2 strength and 4 to fortitude. Hey. Faust. Are you feeling alright? Yes, Faust. Why would I not be? Oh, I don't know. Just wanted to check in. I'd like to make sure. Are you trying to be nice? Yes. I like to think that I am being nice. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm sure you do. Listen, I never asked you to check in on me. In fact, I'd prefer if you didn't. Alright, I guess if that's what you want, then I won't. That is what I want. Just a shame that someone wants to be nice and make sure you're doing alright and you send them away.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
Faust, checking in on someone who is very obviously doing fine isn't being nice.
Nuh-uh.
I beg to differ. What would you say on that point, Reekrick? Buddy?
What was that?
Sloan was saying how you don't always have to be nice to check in on someone, and Faust says, I beg to differ on that. Huh. I wish I had a goddamn, log to see what they said, but can't. I'll bet you do. Get out of here, I'm working. Well, damn. Buddy's just trying to be nice. What was Alistair like as a youth? I understand you two traveled together quite a bit. Your father was strong in both stature and will. He commands respect just with his presence. The three of us, your father and our middle brother, Roth, went everywhere together. No one's ever told me of Roth before. Yes, well, sometimes things change. I won't pry. Thank you. Anyway, Alistair was born to lead. He really was. He was sentimental, but willing to make hard calls. The 3 of us were capable of egregious violence, and were constantly called to perpetrate it in the name of public safety. Sounds like a dangerous combination. It was. Alistair kept me grounded. I could have drifted away as my powers increased, but he wouldn't let me. I feel grateful for that every day. I felt grateful for that every day. Even if I would never tell him that, I expect you'll keep my secret. I'm sure he already knows. He seems perceptive. He is at that. Roth and I got held to a higher standard as kids because of Alistair was always standing out.
Sterling.
Sounds just like Sterling. He was just like Sterling. I would expect to feel sad about it, but truthfully, that makes me happy. It helps me feel connected to Sterling, knowing that he's just like Alistair. I'll have someone look to remind me of him. You know, you remind me a lot of Sterling yourself. Thank you, Aunt Liberty. Was it the realization of a childhood dream, Ren? Wet-working? Or did the circumstances thrust the profession on you against your will? Neither. It was simple. I had a talent and an opportunity, so I honed that talent into a skill. Soon, a profession. Now, what kind of story is that? Would you like me to make it rhyme for you? No. That's enough to work with, I suppose. You're a pragmatist. I'm glad someone around here is. Idealistic thinking is slow, and time is never on the side of a wet work. Yes, Terrazale is a big place, but I can't say I've ever met an idealistic assassin. That is because they are all dead. That seems rather grim. Would you expect it to be any different? No, I don't think I would. It's an interesting path you've taken, though, Ren. I've heard in Hao Fen that some are bred in for your line of work. Some are. I've faced many of them. And come away victorious, I expect.
You think?
Do I look dead to you? Not in the literal sense, no. That is the sense I'm most concerned about. Just what I'd expect from a pragmatist. These youths are impressive, Vesta. I'm finding myself feeling that adventurous fire that I used to. Hard times craft hard people. I worry for them. They'll find a way out of it. You can't fight forever anyway. I wanted to talk about Akmenos. I have some ideas. Did you ever run into anything similar during your early days in Varroa? Nothing quite like that. But soul magic is hardly groundbreaking. I believe he's taken it further than any other has been willing to. I've dabbled myself, you know.
The Eternals.
I do. You think the Order doesn't keep tabs on you? Sometimes it feels like they forget about us who are out there. Or who are out here. Stationed at posts that went undisturbed for a millennium. But they didn't. I bet you feel grateful you happened to be there when you did. That's the problem with something like the Order, isn't it? It's only useful once in a lifetime, but you can be damn sure you want it there when it has the chance. I suppose so. I've been running around over how to ask this without being disrespectful. And I think I've come to the conclusion that you don't care either way, so... Would you be willing to tell me about what happened back in Hao Fen? I've read the mission files, but they leave out nearly the entire thing. I've spent my tenure in the Order wanting to make a difference. I think I've at least partially modeled my attitude after what I've learned about how you used to be. Of course you have. My father, Ruad, wanted it that way for new members. What we did was heroic. The stuff they wrote stories about. What they don't write about is the number of people we had to kill. The number of friends we watched suffer and perish before it was done. They were this close. The sons of Shamak came within within a hair's breadth of destroying all of Halfen, killing thousands. I'm proud of the work we did to stop them. I am. I've never since felt the sense of purpose I did during those days. But I never thought I could do it again. Yet here we are. I'm glad that I've gotten the chance to know you, Vesta. I'd keep up on your progress, and thought I might like to one day. I'm glad I was right. I have a hunch about Akmenos, but I need your honest opinion about something.
Certainly.
Certainly. You know I never mince my words.
I'll keep that in mind.
Fair enough. What do you think of the odds that what do you think the odds are that Cosmere University would grant full archival access to a non-master?
Absurd.
None. They follow their laws as strictly as any place I've ever been, and the deep archives are known to be restricted as heavily as just about anything. Not even for an exceptional student, or perhaps a very important politician in need of information? No. Although it seems possible to me that they might fetch information for said person. No, this would require unadulterated access. What is this that you are referring to exactly? The heist of the Millennium.
This shouldn't be possible.
They would know if volumes were missing. They're painstakingly cared for. I'm not talking about the volumes. You're talking about the knowledge held within the volumes. I say it is a possibility. What then would they have taken?
Isn't this great?
Obviously, that's what I'm trying to figure out. There has never been any public research on the aspects, so whoever is collecting them has privileged knowledge. Or no idea what they're doing. That seems unlikely, doesn't it? I think that in the unprecedented time, it is our obligation to consider the unlikely.
You may have a point.
You're making a good point here. So what if they really aren't in the know? You look like you fell asleep in the sun. I didn't. Then you've gotten yourself worked up about something. Though I don't imagine that's some great accomplishment. It's just so despicable. What happened to Irving, tearing his own mother from her throne, gambling with her life just to lure us all out to fight. She had no way of defending herself, and those madmen are so desperate to stop us. It seems there's no line they won't cross.
You're wrong.
You shouldn't assume she had no way of defending herself. You mean she could have escaped all on her own? I didn't say that. Merely that you shouldn't be so quick to make assumptions about a person, especially someone as such as capable of family. Now you're just patting yourself on the back. Only a bit. So, you're beginning to come to grips with the full extent of cruelty and injustice in the world. I would have fully guessed your time in Durban had already begun the process. That process started a long time before then. Then I'm sure it hasn't just caught up with you today. I know what it is. You've been at it long enough. It's about time someone brought an end to all this injustice. Why shouldn't it be you? Fine, sure. Why shouldn't I help? There's no reason I can't make a difference. No, there isn't. In fact, if I thought it wouldn't go straight to your head, I'd say you already have. What are you goading me on for? I know that line of thinking all too well, Alexa. I'm just trying to give you a little push. Thanks, but I think I was doing just fine without the push. Your red cheeks would beg to differ. She called her out. She called her out. If you don't mind me saying so, I think that blade's as sharp as it's going to be. Oh, yes, I know. Just a nervous habit of sorts. Something troubles you? Nothing beyond the obvious, really. The odds don't favor us, and so much has already been lost.
Take heart.
Irving, you cannot lose hope. You are the source of it for too many. Tell me then, what should my source of hope, or what should be my source of hope? Hope is not some commodity like a mug of ale diminished as it passed from one another, or one to another. It is a defiant act of the will, and just one spark, your spark, is enough to set a city ablaze. Sojourn, ablaze. I think that's what I'm worried about. Do you remember what you told me after we rescued your mother? That it was a reminder, for all of us, of who we're fighting for. Not just some lofty idea, but real people. Mothers and sisters and sons. And friends too. You shouldn't have to look too far to be reminded of that. No, I don't. It's those sisters and sons who I'm worried for. If I couldn't bring an end to this without shedding one more drop of blood, then you would. I know it. And it's good that your heart dwells on these people. Quite frankly, I'd be more concerned if it didn't. But you must never let that weaken your resolve. What gives you hope then, Vesta Lemaire? You, Irving. Please, I'm serious, I want to know. When I took the secret oath, I pledged my life to the Order of Eternals, to the protection and defense of the aspects against those who would use them for evil. Before you and your friends found me in the temple, the Order was failing that charge. I would not have succeeded in my defense or even escaped with my life without your aid. But when I saw Arama again, and met all of you, when I saw the bonds formed across borders and birthrights, I thought there might be a chance to actually put a stop to this evil. Once again, I had hope.
Still.
We knew so much less than what we know now. I'm surprised we would have had that effect.
Do not lose hope!
And still do, Irving. For so many, not just all of us here, take solace in that. I will try. If we're idle, destruction will not be slowed, that much is certain. Which is why we must not be. The gods have blown a wind in our sails. The time has come to raise the anchor and use it. If Ford heard you using a nautical metaphor, please don't remind me of him. Remind me or tell him that. I won't. Thank you, Vesta. You're an inspiration to each of us. May it bring the gods glory, and Terrazel justice. I'd settle for that. Marin, I have to imagine there's some course I missed out on, where they teach you how to overthrow a tyrannical king. Not even close, but maybe you could teach it someday. That day is a long ways off, if it even exists. Maybe. Are you ready to take this fight to the top? I'm not getting any more ready standing around talking about it. But if it's what the others expect of me, then what do you expect of yourself? I don't know. I'd say to deliver justice to those who suffered loss. That seems so impossible now. You're right. That would be impossible. We don't deliver justice by what we destroy. We do that by what we build. Those are the words of a healer as if I've ever heard them. And were you expecting anything else? No. In fact, I think that's just what I was looking for. Then I'm happy to oblige. Maybe all I expect of myself is to leave it all behind on the battlefield. That way the rest is up to fate. Or our friends. Or perhaps some combination of both. That's not a poor demand, but you'll never achieve it if you see it as a way to escape responsibility. You only do it if you allow it to become your responsibility. That sounds right. I'll try and think of it that way. Marin, do you remember what you said to me before? About how much can change and happen in a year? Of course. Well, if you hadn't told me a year ago, well, where we'd be today, I'd never have believed you. Nothing quite like unbelievable as life itself. That couldn't be any more from true. It gives me hope, too, that we might yet see an unbelievable victory. We might. But even if we don't, you'll never face another trial alone. All of us, with you. No matter what threats we face, I know I'll be right there every step of the way. You do have a good record of that. I can't think of any good reason to change that now.
Together.
Good. Neither can I. Alexa, let me just say, between those abs and that armor, you are covered in steel. That didn't do anything for you? How long did it take you to come up with that? Come on now, what makes you think I'm so calculated? I'm a spur-of-the-moment kind of guy. That explains how Ford found you in a barrel. Is that what he's telling people now? That he found me in a barrel? Sea urchin. Sounds like you two have some issues to work out.
Definitely.
Actually, I was hoping you could help me with that.
Don't think so.
I'd much rather not get in the middle of you two.
Nuh-uh.
Ew, no, not Ford. I can handle them all on my own. Without even really thinking about it, actually. But anyway, I mean, help me with working out. God's below. I'm serious. I have a routine. One I designed myself, in fact. But it's not just cutting it. I'm not seeing results.
Here's the deal.
You know what, Faust? Maybe I can help you out with this one. Yes! Let's go. Here's your first piece of advice. When someone tells you to do crunches, they don't mean stuff your stuff in a barrel. That's it? You really think that was so clever? Hey, how long did it take you to come up with that one, huh? Spur of the moment. That's my girl. Faust, for your own sake, never call me that again.
Jeez.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm with her, I'm right there with you, buddy. Alexa, you should not learn to fight with such emotion. It forfeits your control. And you should learn to give your opinion when someone asks for it. I want to help. I want to make you a better warrior. Who says I need help? I do. I say that. Thanks, Ren. I appreciate your concern, but I think I'll be fine without your help. You think you have nothing to learn? No, I don't. But I do think I'm not learning anything from this conversation. Fine, then let's not talk. Great. Arm wrestle.
What?
Arm wrestle? What's that gonna do? I will show you I am the stronger fighter. Then you will listen when I have something to teach.
Oh, yeah?
All right, you're on. Let's go.
You got that right.
Right now. What, do you need a season-long training plan? I thought you were a big, strong warrior. Fine, right now. That didn't take long. I was playing easy. Right. Again. Ren, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Quit while you're less behind. Fine. Another day. We'll see what it looks like when I try. Looking forward to it. He does not give up. The High Moon Moth.
Huh?
Huh? That is my calling card. The High Moon Moth.
Who'da thunk?
I guess I'm not familiar with it.
How Fen?
It is native to Hao Fen. It is silent, nocturnal, cloaked in shadow, and it wears the high moon on its back and each of its wings. That actually sounds cute. A high moon moth, something like that. That sounds nice to have. Huh, is that what you have in your belt? And my pauldrons. The design is meant to be similar enough to be recognized by potential clients, but abstract enough to deny any correlation.
Definitely.
Smart. That way you get all the advantages without any of the cost. There are always costs. In your line of work, maybe.
In everything.
Well, anyway, thanks for sharing that. Now I know just what to report to the authorities.
You couldn't so much as pick up a quill in time before I'd stop you.
Relax, tough guy. I'm just teasing. No, I am hoping this means I might get a chance to hire you.
If you must.
Did you have a target in mind?
Could be.
Monroe's been awfully cranky lately.
Speak no more.
Now what?
Ren! I'm kidding! Seriously, please don't kill Monroe.
You're mistaken.
I am also. Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Who'da thunk?
You really had me fooled. I didn't think you were capable of humor.
Humor is the only solace in those who come face to face with death each day.
Ah, yes. Yep, that certainly accounts for it. And there it goes. The funny is gone.
Laughter has its place.
Definitely.
Well, personally, I think it should have more places.
Then perhaps you should be in charge of these things.
You know, that's not really such a bad idea.
That is a fine blade, Brooke.
Thank you.
This? Thanks. Picked it up in Shelebon, actually. I'd hardly touched it, and it drew blood. It almost made me believe in love at first sight.
I did a job in Shelebon. Not long before we met. Wealthiest Tarka in some time. I don't normally linger at the scene, but there was an excellent view from his rooftop baths, and I was tired.
Ooh, that sounds real nice right about now. But I thought Mr. Cold-Blooded Professional here didn't share stories about his clients.
As long as they live.
Ah, natural causes, I'm assuming.
Of course not.
Who made it happen?
His mother, without a doubt.
You can't be serious.
Damn! His own mother? Oh, that is brutal.
It was a typical inheritance struggle. I was sent to remove the favorite son.
Doesn't sound like your client was in second place.
It would appear not.
Let's hope Mama Bear doesn't turn her gaze on you next.
If she did, more likely, it would be to offer me a job. Assassins are seen as weapons, tools in the hands of those who wield them. In nausea, nothing more.
Easier to find work when clients don't take things so personally.
Exactly.
Wish the same could be said for Vorin. I might have some trouble reestablishing myself
I
there.
believe so.
Then perhaps it's a boon you found your new job on the road.
I'm quite sure it is. Marin and Garrick. Marin, could you spare a little patience for a nostalgic old friend? I'm afraid you used up your daily quota early this morning.
Right.
Still sore from that comment I made about your cooking? Do most women let you get away with things like that? No one lets me get away with anything. Women least of all. If I've exhausted today's patience, I might just eat into tomorrow's. Very well. Since we're friends, what's on your mind? Do you remember that one night? We'd both just been kicked out of the Hall of Experimentation for studying too late. I was studying. You were flirting with the mage's attendant. My guy, what? So, we were studying different subjects, but it was a clear night and the stars were out, and you said, "Look, it's the Weaver's thread." I was born under those stars. That's why I learned how to sew. Or that's why I learned to sew. And I asked you if that was all there was to it, if our destinies were just written in stars before we were even born, and now all we do is follow along like a wheel in a rut. And I said no. That's the whole point of the Weaver's thread. and the hand that wields its needle. We get to choose what we do with it. We get to choose the people we become. Yes, that's exactly what you said. What about it then?
What a joke.
Well, it seems like a load of wish-wash. How generous. But I'm a lot closer to believing now than I ever was, more than anything. It seems like the choices we've made, which brought us here to this point, I mean. All the more reason to continue making the right ones.
Are you sure?
I've never been the best at that.
It'll be alright.
No, but you're getting better. That's comforting to hear. Don't get too comfortable. There's still a lot you can work on. No argument there. But I do have to give you credit, Garrett. When the wind picked up, you held your ground. You stayed with Irving like me with Alden. You stayed with Irving with me with Alden. You helped us weather the storm. I think that was an excellent choice. Well, it's one I plan to continue making. Like it or not. I like it. What happened to, there's a lot you could work on? Nothing. It's still true. Would you like me to make a list? No, I don't think I would. Alright, let's get through 25. Standing now outside the palace, the revolution holds its breath. Months of hardship and warfare have led to this confrontation. They will finally reach Varic or perish in the attempt. Though nothing is assured, the revolution's resolve has never been stronger. Empyrean. The rebels appear to have made their way to the palace.
So they have. Between the two of us, we can easily take them.
Fool.
You have the aspect and the blessing of my power. You must stop them on your own. What? I order you to fight with me, Kerr. You can't leave me here.
Goodbye.
Certainly.
Coward! Fine. I'll do it myself. Soldiers of Delia, today we stop the murderous rebels. Fight for your kingdom!
Varic will be in his throne. This is it, friends. We've come too far to be stopped now. Let's be done with this war.
To arms!
To arms!
To arms indeed. Yep. Nothing stands between the revolution and Delia's liberation but King Varic Valdestar, who refuses to relinquish his chokehold on the kingdom of Delia. King Varic has sent countless Delians to their lives in fruitless conflict. It is time to end his reign.
So it shall be.
Damn! Damn!
It's in my blood.
The hunt is on. The wings of death unfurl.
You won't feel a thing.
Let me see how Meteor looks. Uh-oh. A light bluish purple. Oh, some blue and purple.
Our enemies will fear us.
And here I thought I'd seen it all.
How can I help?
Very well.
History will forget you! Diligence is its own reward.
Oh, damn!
Can do. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, okay. Oh, you didn't want to attack? You didn't want to attack Sloane? Good choice.
All yours.
Because you would have been dead either way.
If you insist. Ready! Been waiting for this!
Alexa's surely improving. Quite greatly.
Lead the way.
Marin, healer.
Stay with me! My hard work is paying off.
In position.
And move in.
Too easy.
You're already dead. Open up a black hole on this son of a bitch and suck him in.
Fish.
Didn't see that coming.
Me?
Have fun if
Holy
you
shit.
insist.
Okay, yeah, I want to restart on that. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Who's gonna be over here? Now, I want Alden to swap with Rose. Let's see. Nah, stay. You can stay right there. I want to see how this goes. Start chapter with aspects equipped to every character that's deployed. Okay, don't know how I didn't have that. Maybe they just weren't equipped with it or something? Cosmic Crash.
Barbaric, but effective.
Very good, very good.
Diligence is its own reward.
Nice!
I was beginning to worry.
If you insist.
Alright, now let's get rid of these guys over here.
As you command. From ember to flame.
I'm thinking of making some more
You've
food.
drawn your last breath.
Alrighty.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna have though.
Decisions.
I'm very behind on my food consumption. Like
Yeah.
I've told you, I haven't really been eating.
Yeah.
So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Easily
6,
done.
7 meals, and I get my next batch of meals tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I still have quite a bit of food.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
still got quite a
Whatever
bit.
it takes.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh, beef and broccoli. That sounds good. Ooh, or do I want 4 cheese ravioli with garlic basil butter sauce?
Ooh. That sounds
going with
good
ravioli.
right now.
I'm going with the ravioli. It also comes with green beans, and the best way to eat this is you eat the raviolis, and then you take the green beans and put it in the sauce and mix that up and eat it. Oh, so good. No, this one's one of my favorite ones of the meals. I might actually like this one more than the white bean soup.
Die!
I like that white bean soup a lot. Man, it's fucking cold.
What'd you say you like?
Mine. White bean soup.
Oh, yeah.
I've told you about that white bean ham soup.
Oh yeah, you have. You really like that a lot.
Yeah. I think I like this one more.
My hard work is paying off.
You won't be missed.
Can do. Not bad, not bad.
Alden. Tear Rift.
How can I assist? Effort duly rewarded.
Interesting.
Get on your knees and beg.
Damn. Was not expecting her to go there. But it is Irving's aunt, so I would expect it.
Careful, we need to move as one.
I would definitely expect that from her.
The hunt is on.
If you're sure.
Okie dokie.
What will you do now?
Lead the way.
In position.
But effective.
How can I assist?
Oh, very effective.
I will.
If you're sure.
Stop poking me.
Don't try to impress me.
This has served me well.
Nah. Oh. That's hurting. That's hurting.
Careful, we need to move as one.
Oh. Oh, okay. Devastating Surge, please. More Dragon Jerky.
The
I'll
hunt
take
is
that.
on.
I'll take some Dragon Jerky.
As you command.
Yes.
Me?
I was beginning to worry. Very well.
Yep.
It's on!
Mystic Barrage.
I've got a lot to learn.
Stay with me!
Not a single unit's moving in. Okay, got it. Chest over here, two over here.
Are you sure?
Free crap!
How can I help?
Quickly and quietly. I've got it.
So it shall be.
And here I thought I'd seen it all.
They're really gonna fuck around and find out and messing with
into
Sloane.
place.
They're just gonna fuck around and find out. Nah, not with that, man. God damn.
Stop poking me.
You've made your death a necessity!
Now that's straight up overkill. That was straight up overkill.
Work?
Yes.
Holy shit, Ren ain't doing jack shit. On dodge, god damn.
I'm on another level.
Easily done.
Okay.
Why do you even bother? It's on!
Can do.
Very well.
Easily done.
If you're sure.
Whatever it takes.
Where's Irving? Hey, what? Let's see. Fire magic and spears.
Father, give me strength! Strength is the only path to peace.
Interesting.
Quickly and quietly.
Ah, you shitting me.
Quickly and quietly.
Let's do it.
You insist on bloodshed!
Not one step closer. You forced my hand.
Okay, girl. Okay. Yeah, 61% on that crit. Damn.
My hard work is paying off.
God damn.
Inevitable, but so soon?
Maybe now I'll blend in.
Sloan, you wanna kill that son of a bitch who just
Oh,
killed
all
Irving?
right.
Yes.
Me?
I'm sorry, what the hell was that? I'm gonna lose another unit, aren't I?
How can I assist?
I'm glad you're okay. In position. Not bad, not bad.
Quickly and quietly.
I will ember to flame. So be it.
Better me than my friends.
Die!
Stop poking me.
This will serve me well.
Thunderlord. Great. Four fucking Thunderlords.
I'm glad you're okay. Are you sure?
Sharp skills, full pockets. I was careless.
No, I want this fucker dead. I want him dead. I want these Thunderlords dead.
Could use some refining.
In position.
Oh, thank you.
Let's do it.
How can I help?
What will you do now?
Stop poking me.
It just works.
It just works.
Not bad, not bad. Let me at him!
Big mistake. Ransacking his place and taking his shit.
It's on! Been waiting for this.
Stay with me!
In position.
Oh, they're not gonna move down? These guys aren't gonna move down? Really? Really? Okay.
Ready!
In position. All yours.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out for you, buddy. This one's not gonna work out for you either.
I didn't see that coming.
It's on!
Damn it. Oh, so you want to target my healer,
Ready.
do you? You want to target my healer? Oh, fuck no. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up, buddy.
Time for a beatdown!
You do not dare try and go after Marin, you son of a bitch.
Let's do it.
Raw egg. Okay. A raw
Lead
egg.
the way.
Yummy. And what are you with Berserker?
Let's do it.
I am left with 8 units. I had 14, now I'm down to 8.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck them all up.
Yes.
It's all falling into place.
Oh wait, no, 9. My bad, 9. Started at 14, ended at 9. Alden, you can just start going in from the side and just flank.
Don't look at me.
Yes.
That's 1.
Too easy.
2.
I can still do this.
Stop poking me.
Yeah, Chaos, stop poking him.
No.
Don't blink. You've drawn your last breath.
I've been saving this just for you.
That was completely unnecessary.
Nah.
You don't need to do 160 damage to someone with 6 health.
Effort duly rewarded. Easily done.
It was necessary.
Why do you even bother?
My hard work is paying off.
Alright, I'ma head out.
The hunt is on.
Now I'm down to 8.
Should have done better.
God damn it. Again.
I've got it. And here I thought I'd seen it all. Been waiting for this.
I've got a lot to learn.
Don't try to impress me. Ready!
Alden at the helm now, since Irving had to get taken out.
Too easy. Guess I wasn't ready.
This son of a bitch now decides to finally take out Alden. Oh, you.
This ends here!
so lucky permanent death is not a thing in this game.
I am. I am grateful for that.
Easily done.
Very well.
Ready!
All yours.
Easily done.
Oh.
700 health?
Dude, Henry Valmieren had 2,000.
I don't know if you have enough firepower.
He fucking crits at 51%. Good lord. Oh, hell no.
To hit harder than that.
It's all falling
How
into
can I
place.
assist?
It's on!
Nah, just hold. Just hold. Can't even disarm him. Oh, hell nah. Only my 3 main attacking units are gonna be doing shit to him. More specifically, goddamn Sloan.
It's on!
Yeah?
You're probably gonna want to heal her.
Oh, all right.
Like, keep a healer near her.
Sloan? Yeah, she's got Vesta.
She's your main damage. Okay. Because she's got your main damage going on.
Misplayed
Holy-
my hand.
Oh, he crit. He must have crit.
Yep.
He must have crit.
This is bad.
The fact that that was his first crit is...
No, that was the
Is
second
insane.
crit. That was the second crit.
How can I
The
assist?
hunt is on.
So now I need to keep Liberty
Here
at,
I thought I'd
at
seen it all.
full health and goddamn Alexa.
Yeah.
My hard work is paying off.
It's a good thing that when she attacks, he only hits for 35%.
Been waiting for this.
Fucking Worm Rage, that's some bullshit. But 51%
Diligence is its
of
own reward.
crit. Nah, man.
And all Liberty does is chippies.
Yeah, she's just chipping. And he specifically targets her primarily, not Vesta, who cannot do any ranged attacks, not even Alexa, who's right in front of him, or Corvin.
Hey. That's fine. You want him targeting her.
But all right,
Liberty's only doing shifty. Think about it. If he targets the other ones and kills any of them, you're fucked.
Fair enough,
He kills
then.
Vesta, there goes your healer. He kills Alexa, there goes your only actual damage dealer.
Fair.
Don't be bitching about him attacking the one person you wanted to attack.
All right.
Fine, at least one of the fucking assassins, then, so they can get the dodges off.
Fuck. Tear down the nation, then. My family has worked for centuries to make it worth a damn. Centuries of work that you undid in a matter of months. It's time for a shift at Varic. The degeneracy of your name crept forward throughout the years. A kingdom unchallenged became a kingdom ripe with the greed of House Valdestar.
Fools!
The Valburan brat comes to unseat me. At least I can rest easy knowing my legacy will prove me the greatest leader of our age. Any whelps you spawn are destined for weakness.
Oh, give it a rest. Using your final breaths to proclaim how you've won is pathetic even for you, Varic. You've lost, Varic. Your stranglehold on the people of Delia is over with.
But I haven't. I've unleashed a power far greater than any I possess. You're just too weak to see it. You will bring glory to Delia in ways you could never perceive.
Now get over yourself. We've known about your little sorcerer friend for months. You won't be able to stop him. Enjoy your defeat. Chapter 26, Tower of Solace. Black Abyss, what was that?
Bummer.
The air feels dead, like a cellar that hasn't been opened in years. Maeve, Corvin, any elven business going on that my puny human body can't comprehend?
A moment, please.
I'm thinking... This shouldn't be possible. What shouldn't be possible? I have to be sure. I need a minute.
You can't be serious.
Great, even the scholar types are banging their heads on the wall. Sarah, Samara... I'm afraid I've got nothing as well.
I've never even seen the spire look like this.
It doesn't. What do you mean? What we're seeing isn't just the spire of the living world. It's another reality bleeding into ours, as if we're stuck between our world and the astral plane. I thought that wasn't possible.
That's correct.
As I said, it shouldn't be. I've been spending every waking moment with these soul anchors for weeks. The astral plane is where the souls in the anchors reside. It's where our own souls reside. I met an astral seeker once. It's not unheard of to pass through the astral plane. Though they do so alone, and only briefly. There are dozens of us. The raw power it would take to keep us in for even a brief moment is unfathomable. I hate to say it, but if we're stuck at the bottom of the tower with no way out, we climb. There's something going on up there, that's for sure.
We must.
We should try and find another way up to the tower before this gets worse. We know that Varic wasn't the final step. Let's see this through. Okay. Now we save. And end things off here. So yeah, we got 26, 27, and 28. So thank you everyone so much for watching. This next one is going to be the last and finally ending up the main story of Dark Deity. There is also the DLC as well of the Summer DLC. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe. We shall see you next time.